Kinfolk! What they do, and how y'all feeling? I had a follower that hit me up in my DM, and he said, Kinfolk, what do you eat to stay fit out on the road? Alright, so for those who don't know, I'm a truck driver, Not just any truck driver, and no TR driver. That means over the road. Now, the reason why I stress that is because it is more challenging than a local driver. Alright? So I'm not home every day. Right now my schedule's set up to I may come home on the weekends and during the week, Monday through Friday, and sometimes 6 days a week. Hey, I'm out there grinding. So I told myself, we still gotta stay fit, we still gotta eat clean, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Y'all ready? Let's get it. All right, Kinfolk. So first thing I wanted to say is, depending on how your budget is, try to go to a grocery store that really sell a lot of healthy stuff. They really target organic products, and it ain't gotta be organic, because everybody ain't able, especially if you're a beginner. All of my fruits and vegetables not organic all the time. So as a beginner, you want to try to go to a grocery store that really targets a lot of healthy food. Now, for me, where I stay at, Kroger is considered one of the healthiest grocery stores, in the area. Now, ain't nothing wrong with Walmart. We ain't gonna shit on Walmart because I still shop at Walmart. I still get certain things from there. Alright? So, yeah. We done finally made it in here. And I'm about to give you guys a little tour on what I get weekly, so you guys can have an idea of how I eat in the truck and how I eat during the week, and try to stay fit and eat clean as I can. Alright? Now, being that I just left the gym, I got to have me some watermelons. Ooh, that one there open. That's just my little snack for right now. Alright, so one of the first thing I get is grapefruits, because I make a lot of smoothies in my truck. So that's one of the ways that I eat clean and stay fit. So you guys might want to try some of that, get some of that, add that to your grocery list. Alright, Kinfolk, next we want to get all Honeycrisp apples. Now, yours ain't got to be Honeycrisp, but I'm a big fan of Honeycrisp because they crunchy, sweet, and they good to me. Now, with them apples, I eat that as a snack, and I also put that in my smoothie. See how that work out? Next, I get me some bananas. Same thing with bananas. I might eat it as a snack, and a lot of times I put it in my smoothie. Alright, Kinfolk, next we want to get a bag of salad. They normally have the 3 for $11, but they usually have the bigger ones. Okay, so look like this is all they got right here. So I'm gonna get me 3 of these. Now here's the thing, I don't have no refrigerator in my truck. But what a lot of people don't know is, as long as you keeping it in a cool section, they won't go bad like that. So you got a minimum of 2 to 3 days. So by Wednesday, that stuff is gone. Alright, so you got to make sure you guys have your salads. Next, we're going to get 2 things of spinach. And the reason why we're getting 2 of them, because it's going to be one for the house and one for over the road. Now with the spinach, I mix it up with the salad, because you want to have a lot of dark green leafy when you're talking about making salads. You feel what I'm saying? So that little Caesar salad stuff got just lettuce and stuff, so you want dark leafy green vegetables. So now with the spinach, I eat it with a salad, and I also cook it with my eggs when I'm scrambling eggs. All right, next we want to get us some kiwi. So we got some organic kiwi over here for $4.99. Now the kiwi, kind of same thing I do with the other ones. You know, I eat it as a snack and I put it in my smoothie. All right, kinfolk, next we want to get us some avocados. All right. Now, here's the thing with the avocados. I eat these with scrambled eggs, or I might just eat it with some boiled eggs. So I mix it up a little bit. So make sure you guys get you some avocado. All right, next we want to get some olive oil. I'm sitting here looking, they don't have the olive oil that I normally get. And this is like the third week that this store don't have the olive oil that I normally get. When you guys are cooking, make sure you're using olive oil. Don't be using that vegetable oil, that Crisco oil. That stuff is bad for you. All right. So I'm gonna probably have to go to the grocery store that's closer by my house and grab it because they don't have it here. So make sure that is always on your grocery list. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. All right, kinfolk, next, make sure you guys get you some protein bars. Now I am looking for the chocolate peanut butter, not the chocolate caramel. Oh, chocolate peanut butter. All right. This is a good snack too to have when you're out here on the road. So make sure you guys keep you some protein bars. All right, kinfolk, next, make sure you guys keep you some trail mix. Okay, these trail mix are good for snacking on. And y'all already know, I'll put it in the smoothie too. So make sure you guys get you some good trail mix. And thankfully this week is buy one get one free. So I normally have to pay for it separate, but today since they got a sale, it's gonna work out in my favor. All right, kinfolk, so I want to take a second and let you guys look at this trail mix right here. This antioxidant trail mix. It got a blend of almonds, pectus, however you pronounce that, dried cranberries, chocolate chunks, and raisins. And if you look closely, you'll see that they got pumpkin seeds in there. And pumpkin seeds are very good for you. All right, kinfolk, so here's another thing I just added to my grocery list like a couple weeks ago, because I still like chips. So I said, if I'm gonna eat some chips, let's eat something with some protein in them. All right. And as you can see, they got different flavors. They got the spicy sweet chili. They got this old little ranch. See, got 19 grams of protein in it, 4 grams of net carbs in it. And you got your buffalo flavor, nacho cheese flavor. So since I still like chips, I say let me eat something with some protein in it. So I like these here, so we're gonna rock with these right here. All right, kinfolk, so next we're gonna get some eggs. I eat a whole lot of eggs, and these are made from Simply Truth, natural cage-free, grain-fed, large brown eggs, grade A. You always want to check your eggs, kinfolk. Make sure they good. They look good to me, so we can put it on in the shopping cart. Last but not least, we're gonna get us some boiled eggs. I eat lots of boiled eggs, kinfolk, so we're gonna get 2 bags of these. That's right. Now, if y'all looking at this, you might say that ain't a little bit of nothing, you know. But I can guarantee you this gonna come out to probably a little bit over $100. Now that's pretty much the list right there, kinfolk. Now I do get other stuff like tofu, onions, tomatoes, and stuff like that. But I don't put it in my truck because that stuff goes bad real fast, you know. So if I'm cooking like just for the day, I'm excuse me, might come in here and grab a little bit just to cook for the day and keep it pushing. But all of this here that I just picked up, I pretty much put in my truck. Oh, I'm gonna still eat that. I just want you to scan it.
You have a credit card?
Yes, ma'am.
102.
Like I told y'all, kinfolk, 102. Now I know a lot of y'all saying you ain't really got nothing. Well, it costs to eat healthy, and I'd rather invest in myself than to be forced to pay for my sickness later. And that's the same idea. That's the same mentality I want you guys to have. All right, kinfolk. So here's the grocery list. You know, as you see, $102. Now I will say some of this stuff I don't have to buy every week, so it might be like maybe $20 cheaper, sometimes $30 cheaper. But for the most part, I'm still spending $70 to $100 on just groceries, you know. So yeah, eating healthy does cost, so it's worth it. My personal opinion, I think it is worth it. So you have to ask yourself, are you serious about your health? Or are you serious about your fitness? You're gonna spend that money anyway. Yeah, it's out here partying, drinking, smoking that bullshit. You're spending the money anyway. So why not use that same money and invest in yourself? And that's the ideal goal I want you guys to have. That's the mentality I want you guys to have when it comes to your health and fitness. All right. So never be afraid to invest in your health and fitness. All right. So that's the grocery list. Now you guys have an idea of what I eat on a weekly basis. All right. Sometimes I switch it up. I add a little bit, take a little bit away, you know, but that's kind of the ideal of what I eat on a regular. Now I know that a lot of you guys probably looking like, kinfolk, that's a whole lot of money to be spending on a whole little bit of nothing. But remember, you either invest in your health or be forced to pay for your sickness later. All right? And like I told you guys earlier, you're going to spend that money anyway. So why not invest in yourself? All right? So while you guys on this journey, be prepared. I ain't gonna say spend, cause that's people look at that like it's a bad word. Be prepared to invest $80 to $100 weekly on your groceries. All right. Now I'm finna go on and wrap this video up, kinfolk. Hopefully you guys got some value out of it, and I want you guys to drop in the comments, you know, what are some foods that you eat to try to stay healthy? What are some food that you cook to try to stay fit? You know, because health is wealth. Your nutrition is everything, kinfolk. You are what you eat. All right. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Let's get it.